In today's video, we're going to talk about lead magnets, why they're important, how to quickly and easily create them, how to create ones that are so much better than all the boring ones that everyone else are using, and add some additional ways to monetize this new type of lead magnet that you may not be aware of. Sound good? Let's get into it. Hey everybody, thanks very much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please do make sure you give it a like. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. And as I mentioned in the intro today, I want to talk to you about lead magnets, a much faster and easier way to create them, and ways using a specific tool that you can create far more compelling and engaging lead magnets. So first of all, in case you aren't familiar, but a lead magnet, what is it? It's basically an ethical bribe. It's the thing that you're going to give someone when they visit your website to collect an email address. Obviously, the main reason to do that is to build yourself an email list. If you're not already building an email list, which is kind of beyond the scope of this video, suffice to say, I highly recommend that you begin building an email list immediately, because it's really a bit like an ATM machine once you have an engaged following on your email list, because it is traffic on demand. But let's assume that you already know that. So let's talk about what most people are doing and why it's not very effective. Most people are typically providing some type of PDF or potentially a video. And the challenges with those versus what I'm going to show you in a minute is as follows. With a PDF, at best, people are going to skim read it. Very unlikely they're ever going to look at it again, so the level of engagement is pretty low. On the other hand, you could create a video like this one. Now, the problem with video is it's a lot more work to create a video than the thing I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Now, videos can be particularly engaging, but they do take time to produce, and they only really have a one-time value. It's not likely that you, my fellow viewer, are going to come back and watch this video over and over and over again. So the ultimate scenario would be some type of lead magnet that's not difficult or time-consuming for you to produce, is highly engaging for the person that visited your website and is now ideally on your email list, and ultimately it's something that they would use over and over again. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this new feature on Flowster that we have, and that is the ability to embed a checklist as a lead magnet. So let me share my screen with you and just show you kind of the typical landing page and thank you page that we've built for something like this. So on the screen right now, you can see your very standard looking landing page. Headline, enter your email here, get access now, we're going to give you this really awesome thing, etc. So no real rocket science on that page. But here's where the magic of the Flowster embedded template begins. So now on the thank you page, as soon as our visitor has entered an email address, we say, here you go. Here is a fully interactive checklist on how to do a thing. Now, in this case, the thing is how to hire a virtual assistant. So I could create a video or I could create a PDF, but that's not nearly as valuable as putting it into a checklist, because people love to put ticks in tick boxes. It's just the way, it's our dopamine hit. It's the way that most people's minds work. And by using Flowster, you can essentially embed, as I've done on this page here, a fully functional checklist that teaches your visitor how to do the thing. In this case, the thing is how to hire a virtual assistant. And it explains it step by step by step in such a way as to make their learning experience as enjoyable as possible and make it as easy for them to get halfway through, come back later on, what have you. Now, notice that in order to gain the functionality of this checklist, I didn't have to create a Flowster account. I didn't even have to log into Flowster. I simply needed to visit the website, and that's functionality that we've built into this embedding feature that we have on Flowster. So you can do all sorts of things with this, because you can build these checklists however you like, and you do not even need a paid Flowster account, by the way. You can do this with one of our free accounts. to build these checklists, and I'll show you a little bit about that in just a quick second. But some of the ideas on how you might be able to add extra value for yourself is, first of all, you're going to teach the thing that your lead magnet promises. And then you could also put in this checklist, because it's rich content, you can put videos in these checklists, you can put images, text, form fields, whatever you would like. You could put links to your other products or your other videos or whatever other things that you're wanting to draw attention to. So for example, in our case, step number 14 says, hey, do you want to customize this checklist? Well, in order to do that, you need to go ahead and sign up for a Flowster account. And so that's our call to action on the checklist, so to speak. So now what I want to show you is how you can also generate an extra source of revenue by taking this approach with your lead magnets. All right, what you're looking at on the screen is from within your Flowster account, and again, this could be a free Flowster account, you are looking at the workflow that was created from this checklist. Now in this case, I've switched now to the new client onboarding mission plan. It doesn't matter what the checklist does, but bear with me as I will show you the example. So when you click on the pencil to go to edit the template, Flowster will allow you to do the embedding. So first off, you'll click this share template here. Now, if you want to embed this workflow on a website, go to the embedding, and you can turn on these sliders. And when you do, you'll get access to the code to embed it on your site. Now, if you happen to be a Flowster affiliate, you can also turn these embedded checklists into affiliate links for the Flowster software. And if you're not familiar with our affiliate program, we pay out 40% of the revenue that we receive from the customer to you, the affiliate, and we pay it for life. So it's a very wonderful source of passive income. So in this case, you would just turn on the affiliate, and then you would create your affiliate link, which you've now done, and then you would copy the code onto your site. So you're hitting two birds with one stone. Number one, you're giving your user a much, much better first experience with your brand by providing them with this checklist lead magnet as opposed to a video or a PDF. And number two, even if they don't buy your stuff, but they think, hey, this Flowster thing is really, really cool, and they click through and they end up signing up for an account with Flowster, you've now earned a 40% recurring revenue stream for as long as they're a Flowster customer. And I will say that our customers tend to hang around for a very, very long period of time. And the reason for that is very simple. As they create more standard operating procedures in Flowster, they become more and more dependent on our application for their day-to-day operations. All right, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see others on the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and ideally click that little bell. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. And if you like this video, I would be super grateful if you would give it a thumbs up. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.